Yes, actually, the funny thing was that I didn't think I would get it in that game. I'd obviously done very well at the first half of the tournament, but then I lost some momentum. I made some stupid decisions. And at the end, in the final round, I was playing, one of Britain's best chess players, Michael Adams, so probably the best at the moment, until I overtake him. But yes, I had the black pieces against him, and yeah, I was fairly confident going into the game because I knew he was fairly solid, and I only needed a draw. But obviously, he displayed his class throughout the game. He played a very good game, and I was in trouble. I was in huge trouble at some point. But I just kind of, for a moment, I just kind of disconnected myself from the thought of the norm and the title. Yeah, I just continued playing. Displayed brilliant resilience, and yeah, I kept on fighting. And towards the end, like, okay, I think in about the last 20 minutes or so, I was starting to realize that okay, I might actually become a grandmaster. And yeah, the final moment was of course when my opponent had to accept that okay, he no longer has a very good position and he has to offer me a draw. And yeah, when he offered me a draw, I was just kind of indulging in the moment. I didn't accept it immediately. I just it took about 1 or 2 minutes to think about it. Obviously I was going to accept, but just to the feeling set in. And yeah, I mean, I accepted it eventually. As soon as I accepted the draw from the arbiters came over and they said, okay, I believe this is your final norm and hopefully the title. And obviously, a lot of people were congratulating me at the end. And actually, when I went back, my mother was hysterical. She was in tears. I mean, I wasn't aware about this. Some spectators, my friends, they told me that she was actually, in tears. Well, tears of joy, of course.
Yeah, actually, thing is that like Shreyas explained you that the game is really really difficult for him to convert either to win or draw side. So one point his position was not good. So my wife just called me and told that his position is not good. Just pray for him. Then we both started praying to God, and suddenly we saw that game turned in favor of Shreyas. So after that, we really thank to God, and yeah, finally the things he needs to become the youngest grandmaster, he achieved it in that game. And one moment also, I want to tell you that in this tournament, the youngest British grandmaster previously was David Howell. So Shreyas played game with him, and the good thing is that he beat that person. So that is also a great moment for Shreyas. Yeah.
Yeah, so I started chess at the age of 6. I learned it from my father. And obviously there was, no prior family history with regards to chess. And yeah, I mean, initially it just started off as a hobby, of course. And, it could still be counted as somewhat of a hobby. But yeah, at the time I was enrolled into my local school chess club. I mean, first of all, I started just because my mother wanted to keep me occupied, and I tried some physical sports, some other things. I was still trying to find my main passion, and seemed like I had the most talent for chess, and just in general, maybe some intellectual activities. And yeah, from there, went was enrolled into my local school chess club, and from there, yeah, I mean, I just started doing really well. Obviously, it was main thing was my confidence just was built from doing very well at chess tournaments. And at a certain point, I realized that I do probably have a talent for this game and I should pursue it. But I feel like in general chess, even if you are very talentless at the game, I feel like it is a very beneficial game to take up. It's quite easy to learn. It's like, it's not it's accessible to many different people, and you don't need to be an adult, regardless of your age, disability, gender. I feel like, you could take up chess, and there are a lot of benefits from playing chess. So that would be my advice to young people. Of course, if they have a talent, that's great. But I feel like chess does teach a lot of useful skills in life. And at least with me, obviously I became much smarter at my studies. much better in my studies because of chess. Maybe it's just a correlation, but possibly it's also a causation.
It just you have to give freedom to your child. What are the activities they want to pursue? What sports they want to pursue? And you have to give all your support. Result will not come at very quick. You have to be patient. You have to be dedicated towards him. You have to believe on him, and you will see that it will come in a longer time frame. So yeah, that's my advice to parents.